is it more efficient to feed the world with a perennial-based food system or an annual-based food system? That's the fundamental question here. All right? When you say I want to eat something out of the ground, we're talking about a food system in which the centerpiece is annual-based compared to perennially based.
Right.
And if you measure the productivity of perennial-based systems like permaculture systems, whether it's forest gardens, whether it's stackable, it's multi-tiered J. Russell Smith tree crops systems. When you study those systems, they are even a home garden is twice as productive per square foot as an industrial grain field. I mean, the reason that we go ooh and ah and get starstruck about 10 combines abreast in a Kansas wheat field is just because it's so big. But it's far more productive to break that land up into little parcels and have it multi-speciated with garden, livestock, and stackable, vertically stackable, diversified smaller systems. And so I think that the bigger question is not annuals versus perennials. It is rather can we bring small enough parcels and enough people to it to actually put enough respectful information on the landscape to be more efficient at converting solar energy into whatever. I mean, I can tell you on our farm we're averaging 400 cow-days per acre. Every farm in the county is averaging 80 cow-days per acre. All of our rental properties, every one of them, we go in the very first year and we put in between $25 and $60 an acre, if you put it spread over the acreage, to put in our electric fencing system and a water system. And some of them have been expensive because we've actually had to dig a whole pond, and put in a whole system. But every one of them, the very first year we're there, we double their production. Double it in the first year. Well, if you can double production, well, shoot, let's buy gold pipe, $75 an acre. All right? If you can double production for $75 an acre, you've just bought land for $75 an acre. Anybody buy land for $75 an acre recently?
Nope.
No. Imagine in our county if all of the perennial pasture land in our county were producing twice as much as it is. And then you multiply that by all the counties in the state, and then all the states in the country. And then go to Mongolia and do the same thing, and China and do the same thing, and Kenya and do the same thing. Do what Alan Savory in Zimbabwe is producing like 4 times the amount of biomass and meat and milk per acre as all of the indigenous nomadic cultures through Holistic Management International. The problem is that this kind of farming puts money in farmers' pockets so it doesn't attract the attention of the media fraternity that controls the information that gets out there. The solutions are out here as plain as day. The production is here. The models are here. There's no problem with the production. We're not even scratching the surface on production. Okay? But because our system puts money in our pockets and doesn't put money in the pockets of corporate sponsors that sponsor PBS, ABC, Fox News, and all the others, and John Stossel and whoever else is out there, because it doesn't line their pockets, you never hear about it. And the fact is, all you've got to read is In Practice from Holistic Management, Ranching for Profit, Stockman Grass Farmer, Acres USA, and you'll meet a whole cadre of people. I was in Australia for 3 weeks last fall and went to see what's his name, George anyway, he's the guy. He does pasturage. He prepares it, then without any herbicide at all, he seeds small grain behind his sheep. He does like 3,000 head mob of sheep through this annual. They eat down the forage. He plants into it and harvest a small grain crop that is just as productive as the clean-tilled, herbicided grain crop. And when he takes the crop off, he's got the sod that he never killed, but he just retarded it enough to get the annual to grow.